Welcome back, everyone. This is part 3 on What If boboiboy was in My Hero Academia. I do not own boboiboy and My Hero Academia, or any of the characters in this video. They belong to their own respected authors. Chapter 4. The Quirk Assessment Test. Double quotes. How many elements can you manipulate? Midoriya, the hero analysis, eagerly asked him. His face shines with excitement. Double quotes. Well, boboiboy paused for a moment while the whole class waited for his answer. Double quotes. I can manipulate 7 elements. WOH. Class 1A was amazed. Never did they imagine that a quirk could enable a user to use 7 different elements. Now they have their eyes on the elemental user. Wait, 7 elements? That's superb. Kaminari praised. Double quotes. You could control that many for a boy your age. Sarah couldn't believe his eyes. Double quotes. No wonder. You could use 3 different elements back then. Yayuerzu exclaimed. Double quotes. Did you have some kind of special training before coming here? Your control on your quirk is pretty amazing, Asui said while Shoji agreed with her. Glittering, Kirameki. Ayama twinkled. Double quotes. So, what kind of elements can you use, boboiboy? Todoroki couldn't help but question him. Now the whole class was pumped up learning about boboiboy's quirk, including a specific explosion quirk user who carefully listens to the entire conversation. Double quotes. Well, I can manipulate lightning, wind, earth, fire, water, leaf, and light. Boboiboy tried to stay humble as he can. He doesn't want to exaggerate about his abilities. That was not his style. Besides, he's also shy when being praised a lot. That's so cool. Ojiro and Sato commented upon hearing boboiboy's explanation. Double quotes. Thank you, boboiboy blushed. Awesome, Turbake. He gave them a thumbs up and then his eyes scanned every corner of the classroom. He was looking for a place to sit, but why is there no table provided? He asked himself. Looking for your seat, right? Aizawa-sensei said as if he could read boboiboy's thoughts behind the bandage that wrapped around his face. Double quotes. Yes. Sir, boboiboy slowly answered. Double quotes. Did you think I'll accept you in this class so easily? He asked in a firm tone, which made boboiboy gulp. Boboiboy tried to answer him, but what's the matter, boy? Cat got your tongue? Aizawa asked. The situation became very awkward. Aizawa-sensei is cornering the new student. Midoriya gasped in fear. He remembered the horror upon attending his first homeroom with Aizawa-sensei. Double quotes. You may be offered to study here by the principal, but like all students in this class, you also need to show your quirk abilities, he stated. Sorry, but I treat everyone fairly in this class. If you hope for some favoritism in UA, then you're wrong. I know your quirk is strong, but that doesn't put you on top of Yua in a second, he continued. I understand. Sir, boboiboy slowly nodded. Double quotes. Then please put on your gym clothes and go out onto the field, he instructed boboiboy. Yes, sir. Boboiboy nodded quickly and went to change into his gym uniform. Don't tell me. A quirk assessment test. The whole class whispered. A memory about their first day of class with Aizawa-sensei crept into their mind. I'm kind of injured at the moment, so can Ida and Yayuerzu assist me with the new kids test? Aizawa turned to the class president and vice class president. As for the rest, you are required to self-study during my homeroom. However, you are interested in joining the new kid on the field. Please do come and watch him, he invited as slowly walk out of the class with Ida and Yayuerzu accompanying him. After Aizawa-sensei disappeared, the whole class couldn't help but talk about the incident a moment ago. New kid has a rough start on his first day, huh? Kirishima spoke as the other came to agree with him. Bakugo stood up from his seat and walked to the door. Bakugo, where are you going? Kirishima called him. Isn't obvious. To the damn fields, of course. He shouted at them. You're that interested in him? How? Asui asked. Piss off, Bakugo growled as he glared at them. He turned his back so that he was facing the door now. We all saw how the bastard saved us back then. He will outshine all of us one day if we're not careful, Bakugo continued as he opens the door and slam it. The class went silent. What Bakugo had said just now was right. Boboiboy was a strong competitor for them. Midori Iyi was the next to stand up after Bakugo and ran towards the door. I don't know about you guys, but I want to know more about boboiboy and his quirk, Midoriya said as he went out of the classroom. Todoroki, the lone wolf, joins in with Midoriya and Bakugo after a moment of thinking. I'm coming with them, he said. I think we should watch the test. Uraraka gave her opinion. Everyone must have been wondering who boboiboy is after the incident at USJ during that day. I think this is the right time for us to get to know him better. She continued. Yeah, Ashido supported her. Besides, I want to see his elemental manipulation quirk again, she cheered. Well, you guys have a point there. Jaira stood up from her seat and joined Uraraka and Ashid. We're coming to. Hagakure walked towards them with Azui. The first day at school, and he's already popular with the girls. Mineta bites his handkerchief. I don't know where they came from. Come on guys, we should join them, Kaminari agreed. It's better than self-study, right? He added. Double quotes YAH. The class agreed and all of them went to the field where boboiboy was having his quirk assessment test. Boboiboy was sweating nervously right now. He thought that only Aizawa-sensei, Ida, and Yagurazu came to the fields, but it turns out that the whole class was coming. Some of them were cheering for him, mainly the girls, while some just came there to observe him. Bakugo and Todoroki closing parenthesis. However, the crowd seems to be increasing after a moment later. He could see another class joining them in the field from afar. Double quotes. Mind if my class came to watch the new kids' quirk assessment test? Vlad King asked permission from Aizawa-sensei. Sure, Aizawa-sensei replied. So, it seems that you're also suspicious about the new kid's quirk, her? He asked. Element manipulation quirks aren't uncommon these days. A lot of people have elemental quirks. However, this boy's quirk allows him to control 7 different elements. That's a pretty large number by quirk standard. Don't you agree? Vlad King asked. For a normal boy to have 7 different elements in a quirk is pretty unusual, Aizawa-sensei replied. That quirk could either destroy a person's body or drown them in a sea of avarice, he stated. But I guess the new kid's sense of justice is beyond the nature of greed that is inside him. True. Besides, I never saw he used his quirk back at the USJ incident as I was trapped in a card by the Joker-like villain. Vlad King continued. Double quotes. Then maybe this is the time for us to see and evaluate his quirk's abilities before our own eyes, Aizawa replied. By the way, how did you know about the new kid's quirk assessment test? Aizawa-sensei couldn't help but ask the other teacher. It seems like one of my students have been eavesdropping on your class just now, he sweat drop as I looked at Monoma from afar. Double quotes. I see, Aizawa simply replied. Well, it seems like the new kid is quite famous. What? Class 1B is joining us too, Kaminari and Kirishima asked in surprise. Damn, extras, Bakugo growled as the audience became larger. Pardon us for our interruption, Kendo politely bowed. Our teacher wanted to see the new kid's quirk assessment test. As soon as he heard someone told him about this matter, Kendo glared at Monoma, who was ignoring her on purpose. They were shocked back then when Monoma returned to their class after he quietly listened to Class 1A conversation. Double quotes. Well, I was curious about the new students so bad that my ears couldn't help it. Monoma stood proudly, without feeling guilty of his past actions. Double quotes. Wait. How did you guys even know about boboiboy? Uraraka asked them. Class 1B went quiet. Indeed, they've only known about the League of Villains attack on USJ, but they didn't know about boboiboy, who mysteriously appeared and saved the day after that. Let's just say that our sensei accidentally slipped his tongue about this matter, Hananuki replied as he scratched his cheek. I see, Class 1A answered back as they sweat dropped. Double quotes. Besides, we're also curious about the new boy's quirk. Tsunotori, the exchange student, jumped excitedly. A quirk that could manipulate 7 different elements. Tetsu looked at boboiboy sharply, which made him shiver a little. That's pretty extraordinary, he commented. So it seems like Class 1B also came here to observe and judged his quirk. How? Todoroki whispered. Then they all continued watching boboiboy's test closely. Why are there so many students coming? Boboiboy gulped nervously. I'm becoming shy now. He covered his red face with his hands. Boboiboy was now wearing his gym clothes with his signature orange dinosaur hat. Can I finish all of the 8 tests with these numbers of eyes watching me? Are ready now, new kid? Aizawa-sensei asked him. The real thing starts now. Yes, sir. Boboiboy stood up straight and unconsciously saluted Aizawa-sensei with the Tape-Ops's special salute. Okay, Aizawa slowly replied as he was surprised being saluted by Boboiboy uniquely. Then the first test is a 50-meter dash. You're required to complete all of these tests using your quirk. Understood? I was explained. I understand, sir. But Boboiboy paused for a while. If I manage to complete the entire test and impress you with my quirk, then will you please accept me as your student? Boboiboy said with determination. It was a lie if Aizawa said he wasn't intrigued by the determination displayed by Boboiboy just now. We will see about that, he answered simply. Then I won't hold back, sir. This isn't a fun matter at all, and I will make you accept me. Boboiboy smiled at the teacher as he got ready for the 50-meter dash test. Elemental power, Boboiboy lightning. He changed into his lightning element. If the matter involves speed, then his lightning element would be the best option. Upon changing into his lightning element, his gym uniform also changed into his lightning element themed color. WOH. He's using his lightning element. Guys, Kaminari said excitedly. Wait. How did he change the color of his gym uniform? It changed to yellow. Ojiro asked in bewildered. Flat magic, Tokoyami gasped. Remember during the fight between him and the 2 villains? I noticed that the color of his clothes changes after changing into different types of elements. Habakure said. His quirk is an emitter type, right? Todoroki thought to himself. So how can he use a transformation quirk? Don't tell me the changes in elements had caused his clothes to change too. Midoriya and Bakugo gave their theory about this matter. On your mark. Ida commanded as lightning got ready. Get set. He announced and then blew the whistle. Lightning dash. Lightning sprinted as fast as he could and ended the 50-meter dash test in a blink of an eye. So fast. The others yelled. The 2nd of February, 03 seconds, said Yayorizu, who was watching the time, while Ida recorded the time. He's even faster than me. Ida was shocked because his record has just been broken by Boboiboy. Impressive speed, Aizawa praised him. Easy, lightning said as he walks back to Aizawa-sensei. On the way there, he turned his gaze towards the group of students who were looking at him with a surprised expression still clearly in their face. What are you looking at? He spoke in a cold tone, causing the others to swallow. Why did his personality change so suddenly? Midoriya asked in his heart. If he recalled, Boboiboy was very friendly towards them just now, but it seems this changed after he used his lightning element. Next test please, lightning said in a serious tone. The second test is a grip test, he said as Yayorizu bring them the hand grip dynamometer. You know what to do, right? Of course, sir. He replied. Elemental power, Boboiboy Earth. He changed into his earth form. His gym clothes also changed to brown color and took the hand grip dynamometer from Yayorizu. Thank you, he said and smiled warmly at her. Welcome. Yayorizu smiled back. No, holding back her. Well, I wish I could use Giga, the name of his earth golem right now, Earthside. Anyway, I still have to complete the test, he said. Earth gloves. He made a pair of Earth-made gloves to enhance his strength. Here it goes. Earth grips the hand grip dynamometer firmly until it beat ... 300 kilograms. Yayorzu said in shock ... Sorry, but that's the best I could do in this form. Earth apologized as he chuckled a little ... What 0.30 kilograms? Is he a monster or what? Sira exclaimed. He managed to reach that high, Mineta gasped. But he still couldn't break Shoji's 540 kilograms record in grip test. I used 3 hands back then, Mineta Shoji stated. From him to reach 300 kilograms with just a hand is amazing. Shoji was impressed with boboiboy's grip test result. Well, I sure don't want to be punched by him in that form. Sira sweat drop while the whole class replied, yeah. I'm done with my second test, sir. May we continue? Earth asked politely to his teacher, ... Sure. Your next and third test is a standing long jump test, Aizawa replied as they walked to the standing long jump area. So basically, it is a test to measure the explosive power of the legs plus with using your quirk, he explained. ... I understand, sir, Earth replied. Elemental power of Boboiboy whined. His serious persona became a cheerful one once he changed into his wind element. His gym uniform changes to blue color. I will try my best, sir. Wine smiled as he gets ready. ... When the whistle blew, Wine ran as fast as he could and jumped. Wine blast! He used a strong wind to support him when jumping and leaped beyond the landing area. Easy as pie, he gave a peace sign to Aizawa sensei. Hey, did you see that? Awesome, Turbake. Wine waved to the audience cheerfully. Like Gatsby, Aoyama gave a surprise expression. ... His personality changed again. Midoriya asked in suspicious. First, he was cold and now he's cheerful. Midoriya mentally noted to himself to jot down this information after this ... I hate to admit this, but his control is pretty amazing. Bakugo growled. But why do I feel he's hiding something? Just like that damn nerd. ... Sir. To the next exam, please. Wine jumped excitedly. ... The fourth exam is a sidestep test. You're smart, so you know what to do, Aizawa simply explained. ... Noted, sir. This is a test for agility. Right. Wine thought for a while. As much as I would love to do this, but this is Lightning's specialty. He said, elemental power, Boboiboy lightning. He changed it again into his lightning form. ... Ready when you are, Lightning said as he took his position while looking at Ida and Yayorzu with a sharp gaze. ... Right. Ida sweated and blew the whistle. ... Lightning speed. Lightning sidesteps with incredible speed until 1 minute was over. 280 Yayorzu yet again was amazed at lightning speed. ... What? Mineta screamed and fainted. ... He beat Mineta's record. How? Kirishima said excitedly as Boboiboy beat another record of his classmates. ... Lightning silently smirked upon hearing that. ... Now for the fifth test, a ball throw test. They moved on the next test. Power? Lightning thought. He's the one for this, he stated as he shivered in fear upon recalling an unwanted memory from the past. Elemental power, Boboiboy Earth. He changed into his Earth element. ... Say. Why did he turn into his Earth element? Isn't his wind element more suitable for this test? Jairu wondered. Lightning and wind from afar. You've no idea how strong Mama Earth is when it comes to throwing, they said in fear. Both of us had already experienced it, throwing a. Earth smiled darkly, which sends chills to the others. No problem with that. He got into a throwing position and Earth throw. He threw the ball using a big hand formed from the earth. The ball went into space and never came back. ... Infinity. Ida and Yayorzu said as the result of ball throwing appeared on the screen. ... That's amazing. He got infinity just like Uraraka. Kaminari gasped in astonishment. Miracles of the earth. Tokoyami was awestruck. ... His ball throwing is astounding. I could still feel the chills from his throwing. Uraraka praised. ... Why do I feel like the earth guy is more dangerous than the lightning dude? Kirishima sweat drop ... Let's try not to mess with his earth element. Okay, Sarah advised. 3 more tests to go. Let's do this. Boboiboy's eyes lit with determination as he moved on to the next test ... Then he proceeds to the sit-up test, seated toe touch test, and finally the long-distance test. At the end of the day, Boboiboy aced all the 8 tests he was given by IZAWA-sensei ... Both classes also came into a conclusion. After observing Boboiboy's displayed abilities just now ... He's someone we should look out for, finally. Boboiboy took a deep breath ... I'm impressed, Aizawa-sensei praised as he displayed Boboiboy's result. In conclusion, your quirk assessment test result is far the highest right now. He paused for a while, however. You still won't accept me, right sir? Boboiboy continued. He knew this would happen ... The audience roared. But why? He completed his entire test, right? Midoriya turned to IZAWA-sensei ... plus. He got top scores in every test. Todoroki continued ... Is there a reason for this? Aizawa-sensei. Ida raised his hand. There is. Aizawa-sensei simply replied. Tell me why you want to become a hero, Boboiboy. He asked ... My reason is simple, sir. I want to do good things and bring justice. Boboiboy replied with enthusiasm. Like my Takaba always says, good deeds will always respond well, therefore. Everyone deserves kindness and equity. That's why we must protect it so that society will be at peace. Takaba is the nickname of my grandfather. Boboiboy suddenly remembered his grandfather, which made him a little bit sad. I miss you, Takaba, he whispered in his heart. He also told me to never look down to those who are weak and defenseless, and those who have strong powers should always protect the weak. That's why I'm using my power to bring justice and protect everyone from evil, he continued and turned his gaze to his new classmates. If you say my quirk is strong and amazing, then I have to disagree on that. I still have my flaws and rooms for improvement, so I can't call myself strong for now, Boboiboy chuckled. So please accept me here as a US student, sir. Boboiboy politely bowed to Aizawa-sensei. He's such a man. Kirishima was touched and wiped a happy tear. I know. Kaminari copied him. His intentions are virtuous, Tokoyami said. Yeah, you could feel his sincerity from his speech just now, Midoriya agreed. Yes, he could tell that Boboiboy was a nice person from the kindness he showed to him during the US Day incident. Sensei, accept him already, Uraraka shouted. Sensei. Ida and Yaoyorozu turned to Aizawa-sensei. Please accept him in Class 1A. Then they bowed politely. If you say so, then sure, I'll accept the new student. Aizawa sighed. It would be a waste if his quirk isn't put into good use, he continued. Thank you, sir. Boboiboy smiled happily to Aizawa-sensei. Awesome, Turbake. He said his catchphrase with a thumbs up. Yay. Class 1 cheered as they gathered around Boboiboy to congratulate him. Boboiboy turned to Class 1B. Thank you for spending your time watching my test. He smiled warmly at them. Class 1B paused for a moment as they didn't think that he would thank them. No problem, Kendo replied for them. Then all of you may return to class now, Aizawa-sensei instructed to them. Yes, sir. They replied. Before returning to class, Boboiboy ran towards Aizawa-sensei and Vlad King. Thank you for today's exam. He thanked Aizawa-sensei and turned to Vlad King and thank you very much for watching my test, sir. To be honest, I was a little nervous when you and Class 1 became by. He smiled towards him. Vlad King was a little surprised when Boboiboy thanked him. He and his class came to criticize Boboiboy's quirk and his intentions in UA. However, in the end, they were thanked by him. Is this boy a total airhead, or is he too nice for his own good? He thought. You're welcome, Vlad King replied as he walks away. You better change into your school uniform now, Boboiboy, or else you'll be late for the next homeroom, Aizawa advised. Yes, sir. The boy saluted him with the T-Pops's salute again, which made Aizawa sweat drop. This kid is seriously weird, Aizawa whispered. Double quotes. Oh, by the way, I have a question. Sir Boboiboy was about to leave but stopped his track. Double quotes. What is it? Aizawa asked. Double quotes. My real test wasn't the quirk assessment test. Right. This question had made Aizawa a little surprised. Double quotes. My test was actually to gain class 1A's trust. Right, Boboiboy continued. Double quotes. You knew. Aizawa asked him back. Double quotes. Kind of, but I wasn't sure until you asked me. Why do I want to be a hero? Boboiboy nervously chuckled. I mean, of course, they were suspicious of me. I magically appeared during the USJ incident. To make it worse, I went against the law by defeating those two villains, right? He continued. Also, after the incident, I suddenly transferred to UA.AIZAWA just kept put and let Boboiboy continue. Double quotes. You gave me those tests because you wanted me to show my abilities to them. The real test started when you asked about my reasons for becoming a hero. A way for me to pass the test depends on my speech, right? You're sharp, Boboiboy, Aizawa praised. He didn't expect that the real purpose of the test was quietly known by Boboiboy. Well, you finally said my real name when you questioned me about why do I want to become a hero. Back then, Sir Boboiboy replied and smiled. Also, I noticed you used me. Sir Boboiboy scratched his long itchy cheeks. But I'm not saying that in a bad way. Boboiboy panicked. What I meant was you used me to reduce the fear and anxiety that was dwelling inside Class 1A. It's hard for me to explain this, but you actually allowed them to observe the test earlier so that they would be more determined to become heroes. That spirit comes from seeing a greater ability than them. Boboiboy explained, maybe you want them to realize that there is hope behind fear, correct? Aizawa slowly replied as he was amazed by Boboiboy's answer. That's pretty amazing since you knew this far. It's no big matter, sir. Boboiboy waved. Once again, thank you for accepting me as one of your students. Boboiboy bowed. Well, I better go back to class now. Sir Boboiboy was about to leave when Boboiboy Aizawa called him and Boboiboy turned back. Thank you for protecting my students during the USJ attack. I appreciate that, he said. Luckily for him, his face was full of bandages. If not, then Boboiboy would probably saw the smile on his face. Awesome. Turbake, he gave a thumbs up. Happy to help, sir. Boboiboy smiled at him and ran to change his clothes. Double quotes. An interesting student finally came to join us. Huh. Aizawa slowly walks to the main building. My jaws hurt from smiling, he sighed. Boboiboy took a deep breath as he stood in front of the classroom door. You can do this, he whispered and then opened the classroom door. Welcome. He was welcomed by his classmates, well, except for Bakugo, that is double quotes. Hey there, bro. Kirishima and Kaminari waved at him. Boboiboy smiled when his presence was well received by his new classmates. Thank you, he said, and then went silent for a moment. Double quotes. What is the matter, Boboiboy? Ida asked. I'm sorry. He suddenly apologized. Double quotes. Why are you apologizing? Yaoyorozu asked worriedly. Did Aizawa-sensei torment you again? Kaminari asked. Double quotes. No, it's just that I'm sorry for the other day, Boboiboy slowly said. I came unannounced during the USJ incident and went against the law by defeating the villains. I know my actions were wrong back then, but I didn't mean it, because he didn't know there was a law like that. Also, I'm sorry for interrupting class earlier, he apologized. Double quotes. Why are apologizing to us, dude? Kirishima asked as he chuckled a little. Double quotes. Back then, you went against the law to protect us, didn't you? Midoriya continued. If it weren't for you, then maybe things might get even worse. Double quotes. Yeah. And besides, we had fun watching your test just now, so don't worry about it. Uraraka added. Double quotes. Thank you. Boboiboy thanked cheerfully and walked himself to an empty seat behind Yoruzu. As he walked towards his seat, he noticed that Bakugo was looking at him sharply, making him flinch a little. Then, he turned to Midoriya, who was sitting behind Bakugo. In a flash, he could recognize the boy who was injured the other day was Midoriya, so he stopped by at Midoriya's seat. "Your injury during the other day, has it healed?" he couldn't help but ask worriedly. "Don't worry about it," he replied. "Recovery girl already healed them." Midoriya smiled. "That's great." "I was very worried back then." Boboiboy breathed a sigh of relief. "See you then," he proceeds walking. When he arrived at his seat, he put down his orange bag and sat down. "So, this is how it feels to be a US student," he whispered to himself. "Morning, everybody." The next lesson will start now. Present Mike said in English as he entered the class. Let's do this. Boboiboy took out his English textbook and a notebook, ready to study. It was now 12:30 p.m., meaning it was lunchtime. "Finally, time to eat," Boboiboy cheered. Usually, when he was still in his world, Gopal would always be the first to run to the canteen, while Fang would always stuff himself with some carrot donuts. Boboiboy. Midoriya called him. "Do you want to have lunch with us at the cafeteria?" He invited. "I would love to." Boboiboy paused for a moment. He didn't know what to call him. "Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Midoriya." Izuku Deku introduced himself. It's nice to meet you, Midoriya." Boboiboy smiled. He was about to stand up, but then he was surrounded by his new classmates as they introduced themselves to him, except for Bakugo and Todoroki. While Aoyama talks about his twinkling self. You're awesome the other day, Boboiboy. Kaminari praised. "How can you have good control of your quirk?" "Well, I've been through a lot since I was 10 years old. Let's just say that those experiences made me who I'm nowadays. Oh, and I did train under a wise teacher." He was referring to Takasa. Boboiboy answered. I've been thinking this a lot, but where did you come from during the US Day incident? Ida asked. Boboiboy gulped. He wanted to avoid this question if he could, but to be honest, I still don't know how I got there. He sighed. "I'm sorry, but I can't answer that question. Let's just say I magically appeared because there was evil." He chuckled. "I'm sorry, but I couldn't help myself for asking." Ida apologized. It's okay. Boboiboy smiled. Oh, my turn. Hagakure cuts in. "How did you know the names of the villains?" she asked. All of them turned their attention to Boboiboy, including Bakugo and Todoroki. "I've encountered them before." To be put simply, they were villains who obtained their powers from stealing some kind of power source. He gave them the same answer as he gave to the pro hero during the other day. "Whoa, you meet villains before," Sato said in shock. Midoriya and Bakugo were also surprised as they also encountered a villain before attending UA. Yeah. Let's just say it was a coincidence. Boboiboy sweat dropped. You said you can control 7 elements, but why only use 3 of them during the test? Midoriya asked. "Why would I show them now if I can also show you later?" Boboiboy smiled. "Besides, I'm not comfortable showing all of my elements during the first day of school. Confident yet humble. I like your style, man." Kirishima gave him a high five. There's something that has been bothering me. How did the color of your clothes change when you used your elemental power? Ojiro asked. Well, that's a special case for my quirk. The color of my clothes changes during the change of my elements. Also, each of my elements has a different theme colors. Boboiboy explained. So, it's like that. Midoriya couldn't help but write that information in his hero analysis book. That's so cool. He shined with excitement. Thank you, Boboiboy replied. Then his stomach growled. Pardon me, he blushed when everyone heard that. Everyone, I think we should let Boboiboy have his lunch first, then we could discuss this matter after that. Ida said. Sure. Everyone agreed. Then Boboiboy Let us have lunch together at the lunch rush. Ida invited and marched away. Double quotes. Hey, can we join? Kirishima and Kaminari asked. Sure, let's go. The more, the merrier, right? Boboiboy followed them, but... Wait, you damn bastard! Bakugo shouted before Boboiboy could leave the classroom. The class went silent. Kakin. Midoriya shivered. Don't get ahead of yourself just because your quirk is strong. Bakugo walks towards him and grabbed the front of his clothes. Let me warn you, I'll be the number one here, he warned. What's his problem? He whispered as anger was beginning to rise inside Boboiboy. Oh, he was furious now. And I'm not afraid of you. In fact, I'll crush you. He growled. Hands off. Boboiboy slapped away Bakugo's hand, which made the entire class gasp. Bakugo was also surprised by his action. I don't know what your problem is, but you're being really rude right now. His lightning persona came as he glared at Bakugo. He's the first one to talk back at Bakugo. The class screamed. Boboiboy turns his hat forward like Lightning's hat and walks closer to Bakugo. Let's see who gets to be crushed first, Lightning said with a cold tone as electricity flashes around his body. Then he walks away from him. Bakugo, you growled as Boboiboy disappeared out of his sight. You're on. Elemental bastard. End of chapter 4. Link down to the comments. If you want to read the rest of the story, I hope you all enjoy. Goodbye.